We all know Starbucks. It used to be cool to get Starbucks coffee and go to office, at least in some countries. But it doesn't seem like that anymore. Starbucks is struggling. And how can I tell this? Because of change in their leadership. Recently, they changed the CEO and appointed the former CEO of Chipotle. Companies don't change their leadership unless there is some problem in the business. Also, look at their sales. Their global sales are decreasing since last 2 quarters and their average wait times have increased. A survey data shows that more than 25% feel that they are waiting for their coffee more than the last year. From the peak of $120 in 2021 to $75 in August 2024, a decline of 40% from the top of its share price. So what happened to this brand? A brand which was once considered as a status symbol is failing to attract customers. Why are customers reluctant to buy Starbucks coffee? Let's see some history here. Starbucks was founded in 1971 in Seattle, United States by 3 partners. Originally, Starbucks was selling coffee beans and coffee equipment rather than brewing the coffee. Their first logo was this. Actually, there is a very interesting story behind this logo. Since Seattle has a port, the founders wanted their logo to depict something related to sea. So they started researching and found an image of two-tailed mermaid called Siren. This was a 16th century mermaid, and people who saw it said that it was very beautiful and irresistible. Its beauty was so addictive that people wanted to see it again and again. The founders thought this logo was perfect, as they wanted their coffee to be so irresistible that people want to drink again and again. But over the years, the logo has changed, since the very first logo was very inappropriate and literally naked. They later on decided to change the logo to more appropriate and green in color, depicting freshness and growth. But their growth story really started when Howard Schultz joined the company in 1982. He joined as Director of Retail Operations and Marketing. When he joined, Starbucks was mainly focused on selling coffee beans and equipment. In 1986, he took a trip to Italy. He saw a vibrant coffee culture there and wanted Starbucks to be changed as a coffee house model. He then left Starbucks in 1987 to start his own coffee houses. But later, he acquired Starbucks for $3.8 million. That was a pivotal point in Starbucks' story, and that's when its growth really started. In 1987, when he acquired Starbucks, it had 6 stores in Seattle, and by 1989, it has 46 stores across the US. And by 1992, Starbucks went public with 165 stores. Today, Starbucks has over 38,000 stores operating in 80 countries. Well, everything seems good. But where is the problem? The problem started with their products. A bottle of Frappuccino has 45 to 50 grams of sugar, which is equivalent to 12 teaspoons of sugar per bottle. According to WHO, adults and children, to be healthy, they have to consume not more than 25 grams of sugar per day. That is 6 teaspoons. But one bottle of Frappuccino has 12 teaspoons. And this is not just only with Frappuccino, but most of their products. On an average, every product that they have at least 30 grams of sugar, which is crazy. People are getting health conscious day by day. People are well aware of the effects of sugar intake on the body for long term. Some reports say that it's far dangerous than smoking. I myself stopped drinking cappuccinos and frappuccinos after knowing this. Second is their long wait times. Most of the people who want to buy Starbucks coffee are in a real hurry. And also, their customization menu is so huge. If someone orders a half cafe almond milk, no whip extra foam, decaf latte, and if barista starts making this, of course it's gonna take a lot of time. And this is not just for one customer. It's for millions of customers that they have. So the wait times of their coffees are significantly increasing. When compared to 2022, at least 10% of the people feel that they are waiting longer to take their coffee in Starbucks. Though they have an app which customers can use to order early, I think people are barely using that. Starbucks has some major competition in every country it operates today. McDonald's McAfee is a cheaper alternative to Starbucks today. Also in China, at one point, Starbucks was really dominating in coffee segment. but they are surpassed by a new coffee maker called Luckin Coffee, which has opened more stores than Starbucks in China in its 7 years of operation. Cafe Coffee Day is still the biggest coffee brand in India, but to gain the market share, Starbucks has done many things such as localizing their menu by introducing chai segment, milkshakes, snacks, etc. to attract more customers towards their coffee houses. So they must really up their game to survive boycotts and political challenges. In late 2023 and 2024, Starbucks has faced lot of boycotts because of their stance in Israel-Palestine conflict. Starbucks was allegedly known to support Israel, which sparked controversies and boycotts in different regions. The workers and unions have boycotted Starbucks because of this issue. Also, the baristas have been on a long strike for a pay rise. They have been complaining that the pay is not enough for the work that they do. Inflation. I think inflation plays a huge hand in this crisis. Because of the rising inflation and economic uncertainty, it has led customers to cut back on discretionary spending, particularly on premium coffee, and look for cheaper, better alternatives across the world. So how is the company planning to get out of this? I think the number one pain point that the Starbucks customers are facing is their wait times. Most of the coffees get late because of the huge customizations. So focusing on reducing this long coffee combinations and going to something very basic can reduce these wait times and increase the customer satisfaction. Healthier products should be a real focus right now because some drinks have acceptable levels of sugar in them. So launching healthier drinks while not compromising so much on the taste might attract customers. I think these are the two major problems that they can easily solve, which has least external factors attached to them. Doing this might put them on the track. I think the recent leadership change will help them to achieve that. With that said, that's it from me today. I hope you understood the Starbucks ongoing crisis and learned something from it. I'll see you in the next. Bye.